Hi, my name is Julian Syrian, and I want to personally welcome you to this website. I wanted to sort of show you what you get when you subscribe to this free members area. Now, first things first, before I continue, I want to make this absolutely clear. This is brand new for 2021. You're not going to see this anywhere else, really. This is absolutely brand spanking new. What I've tried to do is to find as much information that is stopping people from really losing that weight and really sort of condense it into these 11 reports. Weight loss is a massive thing, and I know that there's so many different facets towards it, but these are what I consider the sort of main 11. Well, I don't like using this word, but if I say it, you'll get it. These are what I call the 11 major red flags. So please, don't dismiss these reports. These reports really will help you to really substantially lose those pounds that you're trying to get rid of. Now, as you can tell, the first thing you'll see is this little sort of video. I thought I'd do a quick animation. It's not long. It's only 15 seconds, and it's sort of as a sort of thank you. I thought I'd do this little sort of guy here. Also, you can tell I've asked to say please bookmark this page. You will get a confirmation email. I highly recommend you read it in its entirety. In case you miss it for whatever reason, please bookmark this page because there's a lot of information here. Here are the 11 reports. You can tell there's all sorts, from weightlifting to your DNA, believe it or not, to even your thyroid. I mean, there's so much information here. If I click on your thyroid here, to this, as you can tell, this is the thyroid report. You've got a usual health disclaimer. I've got to put it on there for legal reasons. Here is a quick description of the thyroid, why it is important to losing and getting rid of that weight. At the very bottom, you will see, at the very bottom, I'll just scroll down here, you will see what we call the research. What I've tried to do is to get as much research as I humanly can find. I don't believe in doing this and not being backed by science. That, to me, that's not on not on my watch. I want to provide you with as much science, and most people are not going to care too much, but I care, and I've got a funny feeling you care as well. So this is the science behind it, and as you can tell, these are all actual links to the relevant medical reviews, studies, tests. This is legit. This is absolutely legitimate. These are not, scammy links. These are actual medical reviews, actual studies which show you the reasoning why this thing can hurt your body mass, hurt your weight loss efforts, and so on and so forth. And what I've also done at the bottom here, I've tried to provide, I don't know if you can see, possible solutions. Again, there's no point in me doing a report on this without giving you guys something. I want to give you guys something. I'm trying to give this energy towards you. So what I've done here, I've given you possible solutions. In this case, nibbling a Brazil nut. I'm not sure if you can see there. There's nibbling a Brazil nut is one of a few ways of helping your thyroid gland. Why? Good question. Quite simple, really. Brazil nuts are high in selenium, and selenium is great for your thyroid gland. Now, very quickly, why thyroid gland? Very simply, an underactive thyroid gland, which a lot of you will have. I have it as well. means that your weight loss efforts will mostly be in vain. Because you're trying to, for you to lose weight, you have to get your body optimized with your hormones. The very thing which your thyroid controls. An underactive thyroid means that your hormonal levels are going to be depleted, which means that you losing weight will be very difficult. So please, before you continue, check your thyroid gland. Make sure you check it with either your GP, your doctor. You know, make sure it's working fine first before you start any weight loss program. And just to clarify, you know, I talk about diet. There are great diets out there. There's a lot of scams as well. Don't get me wrong. I mean, there's a lot of scams when it comes to diet. But there's a lot of good apps out there which helps customize your diet. All I'm saying is that please, when it comes to these reports down here, when it comes to these reports, please sort of make sure that you do these fundamentals, even some of them. I'm not asking you to go through each one. I'm not asking you to do every one, but at least do some of them. When you do some of these activities, you will find that your weight loss efforts will be dramatically improved. Okay, I can't stress that enough. So check these reports out. I mean, as you can tell, these learnings will mean that you will lose weight fast. Now, you could be asking yourself, you know, why listen to me? Let's just say that I have also been involved with weight loss myself. I will never forget the time. This was going back a few years, actually. This was going back, I think it was in 2014, around Christmas. Would you believe? It's always Christmas, isn't it? Christmas, Christmas, Christmas. Well, you know, it's a time when we put on a lot of weight. I know, I was no exception. And I will never forget the time I sort of put on... I ate so much during Christmas. Who doesn't? Let's be honest. And I felt it. I felt it around my, you know, around my belly. And wow. You know, I remember waking up that one morning and I felt very like... getting out of bed. You know, can you relate to this at all? Can you relate to this where you feel a bit like that? And I actually struggled. I remember my legs feeling a bit like jelly. Like I pride myself in having a lot of energy, but even I was struggling. I was thinking, wow, this is not me. This is not me. This is not who I am. And I just felt jelly. I felt very lethargic. I felt very bloated, very podgy, if that makes sense. And I remember, because I'm into a bit of fitness myself, I remember going up, I walked up to a local hill and I couldn't run very easily. I love running, that's my thing. You know, each their own, of course. But I just couldn't, man, I just felt really like, you know, damn, I don't have any energy. I felt like very, you know, very sort of stuffy inside. My legs were very jelly-like. I couldn't use them very easily. There was no fluidity with my movement. I felt very stiff. And I'm not going to lie to you. It was very uncomfortable, and as I'm sure it's very uncomfortable for you. Luckily for me, I did a bit of HIIT training. As you can tell here, I've got it up here, HIIT, which I believe is a fantastic type of cardio, which not only helps you lose weight, but also is great for your heart and your lungs. And I was very lucky, really. It took me about 3 or 4 weeks, just under a month, for me to finally gain a good chunk of that fitness level back. I mean, you know, I was very, very lucky. I know some of you guys won't be as fortunate as that. And I get it, I get that. But yeah, I felt really like, you know, before then I was like, you know, I felt it. And I was like, ooh, I can't move. I don't know about you, you just feel so apathetic, feel very sort of squashed. And I realised then that I'd got a bit complacent with my overeating. I'm sure we all do it. I'm no different. I'm sure some of you guys have done it as well. It's just, sometimes, we overindulge around Christmas, of course, because nobody ever indulges around Christmas. Of course they do. We do it all the time. Well, most of us do anyway. But I will say one thing now. It taught me a lot. It taught me to be a little bit more savvier, and that's a word for you. Savvy in how I dealt with food and drink. So please check these reports out. There's a lot here. Take your time with them. Let me know how you get on. The email address is at the top here. It's feedback@healingbymind.com. Let me know what you think. I think you're going to love what you read. I really do. I think you'll absolutely love it. I want all of you to send me your success stories. Let me know how you get on. Let me know how you used it in conjunction with your diet. Again, diet is very important. We know this. I'm not going to patronise you here. You know this. But this should be complementing your diet, not to be replaced with it. That's crazy because there's so many great diet apps out there. And I'll be the last one to say, guess what? Ignore your diet. No, don't ignore your diet. Use your diet. There's some great many diet apps which you can customize and do all sorts of great things with them. There's so many out there. Do your due diligence, of course, but please check when you sign up. Check the confirmation link in the email. It'll contain a link to this web page. Check it out. Check out the reports. Take your time. Let me know how you get on. I really would love to hear feedback and any improvements, of course, because I'm always wanting improvements. All right. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the inside. Take care. Bye for now.